everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie. Today I've got an Empties video for you, one of my favorite videos to watch and to film for YouTube. So I like to collect my beauty trash and talk to you about them. I think one of the benefits I get out of watching other people's beauty reviews is, one, I'm nosy, so I like to see what they're using, but two, when you finish a product, you have a good sense of how you feel about it, if you'd purchase it again, if you absolutely hated it. And for me, even if I don't really remember something specifically, that says something too. It wasn't like remarkable enough. So anyway, that is why I like Empties. Let's go ahead and dive in. I always like to start with makeup products, and then I have a bag of other beauty and a couple of stationery things that I'll just kind of whip through afterwards. So starting with makeup, I have quite a few products here this time, which is exciting. So the first one is a primer, and I'm really sad about this. This is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Primer. This was my all-time favorite primer, which has now been discontinued. And I've already scoured to find it anywhere, and it's just gone, which is really sad because this was awesome. So if Too Faced ever brought this back, I would absolutely pick this up again. And right now, the best mattifying primer I have found is the Fenty one. I'm really enjoying that one, but I don't know, I'm just really struggling to find mattifying primers. I feel like there's so much glowy stuff out there, but I have oily skin and I just get greasy really fast that I don't know, I'm kind of struggling. So if you have a favorite kind of mattifying primer, I don't really love silicone-based primers though, so that's kind of a caveat, but if you have recommendations, let me know. Moving right along, next I have a mascara. So this is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Mascara. This is my favorite mascara. I really love the wand on this. It's a natural bristle brush. It's a little gummy. Natural bristle brush. And I don't know, it just really works well for me. I replace my mascaras quarterly. So this was the one I was using, through the end of December. And then I purchased a new one for the first quarter of this year. And I just keep coming back to it. I'm kind of not adventurous with mascara anymore because I found what I like and I stick to it. The only kind of change I make is sometimes over the summer, I'll get a waterproof version of this. I know, very, very wild over here, but yeah, this is just the one I like, so I keep buying it and easy peasy. Next, I have a brow pomade. So this is from Milani. It's the Stay Put Brow Color. I did repurchase this, and I use the shade Soft Brown. It's 01. It's a little dark for me, but it works. This one I've had, gosh, like 3 years, maybe 3.5, something like that. And I've used over half of it. Hopefully you can see how much is pulling away from the side there. It's really kind of dried up, but I don't know, maybe I can show from the side somehow. I mean, it is down there. And when you start with this, it's up at the top. So I've used a lot of this over those years, but this is finally to the point where I can't revive it anymore. It's dried up. I'm kind of over trying to keep it going, so I purchased a new one. But this is why I love brow pomade so much, because one of these will last me for years. I thankfully have, I have blonde kind of light brows, but I have brows, so I'm not doing a full Instagram brow. I'm just kind of defining it and darkening it a little bit. So I don't need a ton of brow product, but I just really like pomades because they are, really great on the budget. They don't, it's not like a pencil where you have to replace it every other month or something. So that's great. Did repurchase. And then I have 2 lip products. The first is a gloss. This is from Tower 28. And this is the coconut shade. This is the Shine On Lip Jelly in the shade Coconut. I really enjoy this formula of gloss. I no longer pull out stoppers when it's, I can't get anything else out. I'm good. I have other glosses I can reach for. I have repurchased another Tower 28 gloss. I got a different color. I think it's called Pistachio. It's a nuder pink. This is a little bit more of a pink than, compared to, goodness, it's the end of the day on a Friday and I'm struggling to talk. This is a little bit pinker than Pistachio, but both are really beautiful on the lips. They're not super too pink or too overpowering for my skin tone anyway. So I like both of them. Have repurchased, would repurchase. It's a great formula. And there's no sparkle in that one. So if you don't want glitter on your lips, check these out. There's a lot of fun colors. Okay, the other thing is kind of like a declutter. This is a lip liner. This is from the Ulta Beauty House brand. This is the matte lip liner in the shade Spicy. It's from the Melissa Michelle collection. I don't even know how long ago that was. It was this really nice berry kind of color, but again, after 3 years, it's just kind of dried up, or maybe it's been longer than that. I honestly don't know, but I'm just kind of ready to move it out. And I did enjoy having kind of a berry lip liner, so I think I'll just buy a fresh one this fall that's really creamy, because this is just kind of crumbly and it's just not the same anymore. So it was time for this to go. But those are the makeup products. Really happy with, you know, being able to move all of these out. Some of them already replaced though. So let me grab my bag here and we will go through the rest of these empties. And I'm just going to kind of pull randomly. So I have a couple of big things at the top. This is the conditioner my boyfriend and I use in the shower. This is from Nexus. It's the Humectorous Ultimate Moisture Conditioner with some protein fusion, whatever. We both use this. We both like it. I just get these liter sizes from Ulta typically whenever they have a liter sale. If we're getting low, I try to kind of capitalize on this, but this isn't too expensive of a product. I can also get it at Target if needed. So yeah, I just love that it has a pump, of course. It makes it really easy to know, you know, I use 2 pumps, you use 1 pump or whatever. I really like just kind of having that measuring system already in place. So this is great. We have repurchased. Again, I'm kind of at this point with beauty products that if it's working for me, I'm not really trying a ton of new things anymore. Just stick with what I know. Another repeat product is the Suave body wash. This is the Cocoa Butter and Shea Moisturizing Body Wash. My boyfriend and I also both use this in the shower. We like this Cocoa Butter Shea scent. It's kind of, you know, just a clean, warm scent, a little vanilla-y, but not like cake vanilla, if you know what I mean, like a nutty vanilla. And we both like it. It just smells clean. It smells nice. I like the foaming I get. It is definitely moisturizing and creamy in my opinion. So this works. And again, it's very accessible to get. I can get this at my local grocery store and it's not terribly expensive. So I just keep purchasing it because it works for us. All right, next I have a pack of makeup remover wipes. So I typically don't use makeup remover wipes all that often, but I do like to pick up a little pack when I travel. So these were from, I'm pretty sure I had these going from like, I don't know, November through the beginning of February, or maybe it was December through the beginning of February. So I don't use these like for regular makeup remover, but for travel, I do like the convenience of these. And also sometimes I just use one just to kind of like refresh my skin. So these are the Equaline brand, which is a generic brand that my grocery store carries. And this is comparable to the Pond's Original Fresh Moisture Clean Towelettes. I really like these. They have a slight kind of bump in the texture of the fabric. It's not harsh or anything. It's just kind of like how the fabric was pressed against something. So it's not like firm in any way, but I just like it because it helps me kind of like get all of the little like mascara flakes. It seems to just hold that in the towelette a little bit more. So anyway, I like these. Again, I can get them at my grocery store. They're usually like $2.50. So when I'm going to be traveling, I will pick one of these up and just kind of use as needed. Okay, I'm going to grab kind of like a handful of beauty products here. I have a hand cream. This is the beloved coconut and warm vanilla hand cream from the Love Beauty and Planet. I really liked this. I had it in my purse and it was just nice to have a little hand cream with me. The scent was, you know, very nice, just a kind of warm, soft scent, kind of nutty, but not overpowering in any sort of way. And I liked the formula of this too. So I would repurchase. I try not to like buy too many specific hand creams necessarily. But every now and then it's a nice treat to have. And, you know, I like getting them kind of on special occasions, which is going to sound funny because I have another kind of travel size lotion that I used as a hand cream. This is the Bliss Cloud9 body lotion. And this was the lemon and sage scent. I really like a lemon hand cream too. That is really fun for like the spring and summer, just kind of zesty. This I got, every year Bliss does kind of like a trial size kit. You can usually find at Ulta or Target. And I really enjoy the Bliss product. So I like to buy that kit every year. So I believe 2 years ago, it came with little lotions and whatever. So that's how I got this. And I enjoyed using it up. So finish that all the way, another kind of lotion out of my way. And I don't have any specific hand creams right now. So what I did is I filled up like a travel silicone bottle that you would use with hand cream. I just put that in my purse, and that works just fine too. And I just put the lotion that I'm already working on at home in it. So I don't always buy like specific sizes of hand creams because I can repurpose what I already have at home. Okay, next is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. I do not get what the hype is with this. So this was like a trial size that I had, and I would only use it when I traveled. So I would use it for a few days, and then I'd get home and whatever trip. So it took me, I think, probably like a good year and a half to finish this all the way up. But it just doesn't, I don't know. I would spray it in like the directions say, and then blow dry my hair like I did today. This is what my hair looks like after I blow dry it. And there was so much frizz. I didn't feel like it was really doing anything for me. I use the Scene Blow Dry Cream, and I love it. I actually can tell a difference. So I'll probably just pick up a travel size of that next time I do travel and like plan to do my hair and all of that. I'll probably just pick up a travel size of that because that product works really well for me. This just wasn't it. So I don't know what all the hype is about because I didn't really see anything. Next is a sunscreen. This is the Olay UV 365 Daily Moisturizer with Sunscreen. It's SPF 15. So kind of the background of this is my boyfriend wanted to, he saw me doing skincare. So then he was like, oh, I kind of want to do a skincare routine. So I bought this for him because it's a very lightweight moisturizer. He's kind of finicky about how like heavy things feel on his skin. So I found this and it was really lightweight. And then he never used it. So I was like, well, I don't want it to go to waste because it doesn't expire, I think, until March. So I just finished it in time. So I took it over, and I don't like to use anything below SPF 30 on my face. I prefer a 50, but really 30 is kind of where I stop. So I wouldn't use this on my face, but I used it on my neck, chest, and the backs of my hands just to still get some sun protection there. And, in the winter, sometimes I wear turtlenecks, so that it doesn't always show, but it's still important to get in the habit of protecting those areas. So I finished it up. It was nice. If Olay made something like with the 30, I would maybe consider this because the consistency was really great. It just not high enough SPF for me. I'm using the, what is it called? Clear Start Mattifying SPF 30. Something like that is my SPF right now, and I really like it. It works well for me. Okay, a couple of other skincare related items. I have this Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I don't get this either. I don't get the hype. This was such a lightweight moisturizer and it felt nice. It was like a gel, but I expected it to be a gel that like actually left my skin feeling moisturized. It says water sleeping mask. Usually sleeping masks are a little bit thick, or at least they hold a little bit more like a punch on your skin. This did not do it for me. I don't know. I would put this on and my skin would, like sink it all in and absorb it. And then my skin would be dry and I would feel like I need to put more moisturizer on. So I don't know. I finished it, would not repurchase, wouldn't even really want it as a sample, to be honest. It just didn't work for me. A skincare product that I love though is from Good Molecules. This is the Overnight Exfoliating Treatment. So this is a serum that has AHA and BHA exfoliants, which for me was kind of hard to find a mixed one. I could find AHAs and BHAs separately, but having one mixed was just a little bit of a challenge. So once I found this Good Molecules one, I've really enjoyed using it. I do skin cycling. I didn't even know it was a thing. I've been doing skin cycling for years. But essentially what that means is I just choose one active ingredient to use a night. So I will do one night where I use this serum. The next night I use a retinol. And then the next night is like a recovery or hydration night. And I just rotate through. So I use this probably 2 to 3 times a week, just kind of depending on where I am in my cycle. But I think if you were to use this every day or most days, it may be too much for your skin. So for me, using it just a couple times a week, I see great results in just the smoothness of how my skin feels, any little bumps this takes care of. And it also helps keep my pores a little bit cleaner of blackheads and things like that. So I'm a big fan. I have repurchased, would highly recommend. Good Molecules is a definitely like a great brand in my opinion. I've liked a lot of things I've tried from them. Okay, and the last kind of beauty item, and I have just a couple of stationery things, is I finished up a lip balm. This is the EOS, stick lip balm. This one was the mint, which I really enjoyed. I also enjoy lip balms without kind of that mintiness, but yeah, really like this. The EOS lip balms are my favorite. I have multiple going in multiple places. So this is the one that was in my bag and that I would kind of carry around with me. So yeah, really like this. Definitely have repurchased, will continue repurchase, and yeah, a big fan. So the last three things I have to share here are stationery items. I know that some of you relate to me, and it's just very satisfying to finish up pens and things of that nature. So I have three things to share. First of all, this is a whiteout like tape thing. I bought this in January of 22, so it lasted me about a whole year, which is kind of cool. And I got a 2-pack, so I have the other one going. And I don't use whiteout a ton, but like in my planner, when I'm doing my calendar spreads or my budgets and stuff, I will use this if I make a mistake. But like my day-to-day notes for work, I don't care. It's like a mess over here in my notebook, but it makes sense to me. So finished this. I also finished up a purple pen. Everybody loves finishing a pen, very satisfying. And then I also finished up a green highlighter this time. So I have a pack of highlighters that I've been using for years for my budgeting, and it's slowly but surely these are kind of emptying out, and I have fewer in here, but it's nice, to kind of work through them. So yeah, I finished a highlighter too. And that wraps up my empties video for the last couple of months. So I like to film empties every other month. So my next one will be scheduled for sometime in the end of April for me to share with you. But I'd love to hear from you. What's something that you finished up lately that you were really satisfied or excited to finish up? Maybe it's something like a stationary item, or maybe it's, a product that you were just, felt like was going on forever and refilling overnight. Let me know what your answer is down below in the comment section. I just love hearing from you all. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.